He almost hit you.
Yeah. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. It's not going to hurt me.
This is not a Lamont Roach, but a fighter can do everything in the gym.
Gervonta Tank Davis expresses deep disappointment as rumors surface of Floyd Mayweather training Lamont Roach. Davis reacts with frustration, feeling betrayed by his former mentor's decision to support another fighter.
No. He almost hit you. Get that. Hold him. I know what y'all think I'm gonna do. I go that way for a reason. I wish you could record. I wish you could record.
Lamont Roach's training footage is turning heads, with fans impressed by his sharp speed, footwork, and technique. Every punch looks crisp, and his movement flows with fluidity, signaling significant improvement. The buzz around his potential is growing, especially with Floyd Mayweather in his corner. Roach's training is clearly proving he's ready for bigger challenges. Confidently sharing the details of his regimen, Roach emphasized his readiness for his upcoming bout, asserting, "I've got the whole package." His declaration highlights his self-assurance and unwavering confidence in his skills, reinforcing that he's fully prepared to face any challenge in the ring. In an unexpected turn, Floyd Mayweather has reportedly been spotted training with Lamont Roach, a development that's sparking curiosity within the boxing community. This isn't the first time Mayweather has aligned himself with Davis's opponents, fueling speculation about his motivations.
30 people, knocked out, what, 28 of them, right? What makes you different?
He probably didn't answer that question. He probably didn't answer that question. But it's the skill, the will. I got the whole package, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not sitting there waiting to get hit by nobody, especially somebody that's supposed to be a power puncher. That's evidently a power puncher. I got too much. I got too much for me to go out like that. I'm not saying he don't, but I can't. Like, if anything, I'm trying to flip it around. I'm trying to make it flip the narrative. Like, I'm the one in it.
This recent collaboration isn't without precedent. Mayweather previously offered his expertise to Frank Martin in preparation for a fight against Gervonta Davis. Such moves carry significant weight, as Mayweather's deep understanding of Davis's strategies and techniques could give his opponents a considerable edge.
No. He almost hit you. Get that. Hold him. I know what y'all think I'm gonna do. I go that way for a reason. I wish you could record. I wish you could record.
Calvin Ford, Gervonta Davis's longtime trainer, weighed in on the situation with Frank Martin, stating, "That's how the true colors of a person come out." His comment reflects feelings of betrayal and disappointment, shedding light on the complex dynamics within the boxing world.
Young fighters, he loves to embrace guys. So what was being around talking to Floyd? Like, what has Floyd taught you about fighting? And has it made you a better fighter? Because he could tell me all day to do that shit he does. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what does being around a guy like Floyd do for you?
He could tell you, go run at 2 in the morning. You know, go do it when, because 9 times out of 10, we know your opponent sleep at that time. So go run at 2 in the morning and go give yourself a mental edge, you know, like, because you know you out there working every night at 2 in the morning running. That's a lot of the times your opponent sleep. You know, it could be little things that'll take you to the next level. You know, that Floyd, a person like Floyd, like if he tell you that, you gonna take a lot of heave to it and it's gonna give you a different type of motivation when you doing it. He could show you something, you know, and it could be the same thing. You know, you might not be able to do it like him, but just it coming from him, it'll give you like a different type of like feel about yourself.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has spoken out about Mayweather's actions, noting that the public is unaware of Mayweather's behind-the-scenes maneuvers and comments. Davis confidently stated his goal of surpassing Mayweather's legacy at a younger age, hinting that this ambition might unsettle Mayweather. He speculated that Mayweather's decision to train his opponents could be an attempt to undermine his success.
You know, he the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Historically, Floyd Mayweather has demonstrated a strong interest in mentoring rising boxers, offering significant support to Gervonta Davis from the start of his career. Sharing his wealth of experience, Mayweather has been committed to guiding and nurturing young talent, with his mentorship clearly evident through his actions.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we see what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said this is the true colors of a person that's coming out, man. 'Cause they can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
Throughout his career, Gervonta Davis has consistently shown deep respect for Floyd Mayweather. When asked about the possibility of facing Mayweather in the ring, Davis would often laugh it off, humbly stating that his skills aren't on the same level. This humility highlights the profound respect he has for his former mentor.
People don't know that what Floyd do. A lot of people don't know what Floyd. Everything that Floyd said right there, the chrome heart bed, the Maybach, the Lloyd shit, that was all in my post.
That was you posted that. You posted that. Oh wow.
Chrome bag.
Right.
Lloyd shit. Maybach.
Oh.
He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd. Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn.
Floyd Mayweather has gone beyond mentorship, showing his support for Gervonta Davis in more tangible ways. He has gifted Davis luxury items, including a Jeep, symbolizing his commitment to Davis's success. These gestures reflect the strong, close bond between the two.
Do you ever come back to boxing?
Oh no. I'm not coming back to the sport of boxing. The sport of boxing was good to me. I was able to make a lot of smart investments on the outside, and I just want to help. You know, like I said, the fighters that's up and coming. You know, like I was talking about, like Gervonta "Tank" Davis. I don't understand why he's not in the top 10 pound for pound. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. Benavidez. The list goes on. There's so many tough fighters out there. So many great young champions out there that I'm proud of.
Despite the support, there were times when Davis felt restricted by Mayweather's influence. While Mayweather's advice and guidance were well-meaning, they sometimes made Davis feel controlled. Leonard Eller, former CEO of Mayweather Promotions, clarified that Davis is not contractually tied to Mayweather Promotions, emphasizing that relationships in boxing aren't solely defined by contracts.
How would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd, like in
Don't
his prime,
fight him.
if you guys were both in the
Don't fight him. I wouldn't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying like I feel as though my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing glove.
You're crazy to watch.
Floyd Mayweather has frequently discussed his role in shaping Gervonta Davis' career. While his contributions have been significant, these statements have sometimes sparked resentment in Davis, who wants recognition for his own efforts and accomplishments in the sport. The relationship between Mayweather and Davis has been tense, and recent developments have only intensified these issues. Mayweather's public advice against Davis taking a fight with Lamont Roach has added yet another layer of complexity to their already strained bond.
I was out eating, so he called me. He always told me he was gonna give me a car and stuff like that, give me a place and all that. But he had a lot going on, and I wasn't rushing him because I knew he had a lot going on. So this particular day, he just called me. I was out eating, so he called me and was like, "I'm about to have someone to pick you up. Just be ready." So I was out eating, so I was like, "Okay, I'm ready now." So they came pick me up. Then he took me to the dealership. So he let me test drive this, and he also let me test drive a Charger. The Charger was too fast, and he was like, everybody at the gym has them.
That's true, they do.
Yeah, he was like, we want to get you something different. So.
Well, you're from Baltimore. You need a Jeep on the streets of Baltimore.
Yeah.
I've watched the news.
Yeah.
What did they say back home when everybody saw the story that Floyd Mayweather bought you a very expensive car?
Not only that he bought me an expensive car, he took me in.
Took you interest in you and your career, yeah?
Yeah, as a fighter, also as Floyd old enough to be my son, so I wouldn't say a big brother. So he, like a father figure and stuff like that. He took me in, and he been treating me good since I knew him. He been not only in the boxing, like working with me on boxing. He showed me like the business side and all that type stuff, and he showed me a lot, and I appreciate him and I love him forever for that.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has a major fight scheduled in 2 weeks at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, against Lamont Roach, the 130 Ulbs WBA champion, for the 135 pounds WBA championship. Davis tweeted, "This is greatness. Don't let anybody fool you or convince you otherwise." Critics often question his opponents and accomplishments, which is common in boxing. However, true greatness is recognized over time through consistent victories and dominance in the sport, something Tank is determined to prove.
Like some confusion, is Tank a Mayweather Promotions fighter still? Is he not? What is his involvement with Mayweather Promotions, or is it just all still PBC, Al Heyman?
Yeah, Tank is not signed to Mayweather Promotions.
Okay. Gotcha.
He's not signed to Mayweather Promotions. His contract ran out,
yeah,
and that's fine. But as I always say, contracts don't define relationships.
Yeah. Tank Davis's coach, Kenny Ellis, believes that while Lamont Roach's intense training is commendable, it doesn't guarantee success in the ring. Ellis acknowledges Roach's hard work in the gym, but stresses that true toughness comes from within. He explains that fighters can train perfectly, running miles, dieting, and conditioning. But the real challenge is enduring the pain of a fight. Ellis points out that gym fatigue is different from the pain felt under the bright lights. When a fighter gets rocked, their vision blurs, and their body takes hits. Only those with the right DNA can endure it, he says, emphasizing that true warriors must embrace that punishment.
All right. Hey guys, Adriana Jimenez joined here with two-time and current WBA super featherweight champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Gervonta, just a couple days away from headlining your first U.S. base card against Hugo Ruiz, originally against Abner Mares, who we wish a speedy recovery. How excited are you to get inside the ring and give us a great show?
I'm very excited, just to be back, just to be back in the ring, give my fans a great show, even the fans all over a great show that's turning in on Showtime. I believe that I will have a great performance. I don't think I have a lot of ring rush, but hopefully Hugo can come in, living up to his word, and I live up to my word, and we give on a great show.
We know that Hugo's been pretty vocal saying that he wants that knockout, that he wants to knock you out. But we know that you're very confident in what you bring. What kind of fight can we expect?
Action-packed fight. Off of what he's saying, he's saying that he coming in to knock me out, so he have to bring action, to do that. So I'm ready. Training camp been going great.
Sports commentator Stephen A. Smith has shared his thoughts on the upcoming matchup between Lamont Roach and Gervonta Davis. He believes Roach may be undersized compared to Davis, suggesting that this could put Roach at a disadvantage in the ring.
And lastly, Stephen A., last name I, of course, want to throw your way is Gervonta Davis. I know you believe in his skills.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
What do you think of his fight with Roach? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think Roach is too small. I think Roach is too small. And that's my issue. I'm not questioning the skill set or anything like that. But it was similar to Frank Martin. You know what I mean? This guy comes in there and you got 18 fights. And I remember watching that pre-fight press conference when he was annoying Gervonta Davis so much and he cussed by accident. Excuse me. He cussed by accident. He was like, oh, you know, making this up. He hurt me in sparring and, you know, and I knew Gervonta was going to come for him. And sure enough, that's what he did. Walked right towards him from round one on. But, you know, I remember what he said and it really, really struck me. Gervonta's a smart dude, bro. And he said you really, really should have waited. You don't have enough experience. You really, really should have waited and took your time before you came to me. And that's what Gervonta Davis told him. And he was right. He was absolutely positively right. And so now here we are, him fighting this cat Roach. And I'm like, isn't this dude like junior lightweight?
Super featherweight, moving up to lightweight. Yeah.
No, there's no, that bothers me. The reason why that bothers me is because Gervonta is too great and too skilled to be fighting dudes smaller than him. Gervonta Davis could knock out welterweights. He probably could knock out a couple of middleweights, okay?
God damn.
Smith's analysis emphasizes the physical differences that could impact the fight's outcome. Former world champion Mikey Garcia praised Gervonta Davis for his vast experience and adaptability, calling him a beast in the ring. Garcia expressed confidence that Davis' experience and reputation would likely secure him a victory against Lamont Roach. The boxing community has mixed opinions on Roach's decision to challenge Davis, with some suggesting that trash-talking Davis could backfire, only fueling his motivation to prove himself. The general consensus is that Roach's approach might lead to a knockout defeat, considering Davis's track record and response to provocation.
What do you make of that fight, Tank versus Roach? Who do you think wins as well?
Honestly, I think Tank is one of the very best fighters, definitely in the lightweight division. I don't think Roach will be a huge threat for Tank. Tank is very talented, very skilled, and also very experienced at this point now. He's fought and seen pretty much every style there is, and his power is tremendous. Where he has that knockout punching power, and he's got the confidence to do it, and you just see his demeanor. He's just confident. He knows he's gonna, go out there and execute, and so it's hard to go against Tank. Again, not to disrespect his opponent Roach, but I think Tank is a beast, and he's been proving it every fight. He probably will win this fight as well. Again, it's hard to say and go against Tank. He's proven himself.
This fight March 1st, I see Lamont working out a lot in the gym with his father, with a whole bunch of coaches up in Florida. Do you see a different Lamont Roach coming into this fight?
No, I don't. I tell people all the time, no offense, this is not a Lamont Roach, but a fighter can do everything in the gym, man. They can do their push-ups, their pull-ups, they can run 10 miles a day, they can eat their diet, they can change their diet, they can do everything right, but it have to be in your DNA to take pain. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Are you willing and able to take the pain that come with this shit? That's for any fighter,
Right.
And that's the difference in a lot of the fights. You got to be willing to take the pain that come with it.
Mm. Now,
in the actual fight, not the training, in the actual fight.
In the actual fight, what's the difference between the pain inside the gym gearing up to the fight versus the lights and you know being on Showtime?
No, the workout pain, muscle sore, fatigue, that's different. But
It prepares you for those lights.
that pain in the actual fight, man, when shit get rattled, your eggs get scrambled, your eyes get blurry, fucking mouth and nose get fucked up. You know, a little bit of everything. Body shots. You just gotta be willing to take the pain and come with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, getting your equilibrium shook every other round.
That's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to stay tuned for more. Until next time, keep following for the latest updates. Catch you soon.